Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Morning, Faisal. Oh, thanks. It just may be your favorite Valo streamer. Morning, Jamie. Thank you for resubscribing for 3 months at tier 1. Thank you so much. 3 months is crazy. I can't believe I've been doing this for 3 months. It's wow. Crazy. Good morning, everybody. How are you? I hope you are well on this fine bank holiday Monday. Well, it's bank holiday here in the UK anyway. So we are going to continue on with the flamingo, and we've literally just got this bit here to do and a little bit of the body. So we shall see how we get on. Yes, streaming Valo yesterday for the first time was quite the experience. I'm not sure my computer can handle streaming and playing Valo. I mean, it barely handles the streaming from OBS. They're trying to do Valo as well. We had a few laggy issues, and when I was trying to explain those issues to Jared and James, they both agreed that maybe my computer doesn't have the capacity to take it. I don't know. I'll try it a few more times and see if I have the same problem. And if I do, then I might have to think about doing something. Yeah, it was really lagging. It's really annoying as a player, as I'm sure you know. Is that you go to make a shot, you go to make a kill, you go to make a move, and nothing happens. Before I find a love to let me live again, that keeps me hanging on. Now you just have to wait. We went out into the garden yesterday, and can you remember James planted a load of tomato plants, and Nick harvested them yesterday, and we had this massive bowl of tiny little cherry tomatoes, and we've left quite a few on the plant still, so they've done really well. Might get James to take a picture later and he can show it on his socials of all the tomatoes that he grew. You can't hurry love, just have to wait, just trust in the good times. I tell you what, this drawing has certainly taught me that, you know, because I was experimenting with different techniques of how to do my line art, and for this one in particular I used the indenting technique. I will never be using that again. It has left so many lines and impressions in this surface that it's just like, no, because I cannot put this piece up for sale. I cannot, because I can see there's a line here, it goes here, it squiggles here, it goes here, and it's all where I've marked in different shading points. But that's okay, you know, because it was like I said, it was an experiment and it was trying something new. You play with 160 plus ping? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. So where you go to move forward and then the screen suddenly jumps and you actually stood in front of a wall somehow. You can't believe you missed it, but was sleeping and recovering from Saturday. What were you doing on Saturday, Jamie? You didn't miss too much. It was, I drew this bit, obviously, got the face of the flamingo in, and then I said that I was going to stream a couple of games of Valo. I only did some spike rushes and some swift plays just to see how it worked and whether I'd set it up correctly on the computer, because I did it myself. Because every time I want to make changes to OBS or put something new in or do overlays or insert a new source picture or anything like that, I've been sort of looking at how to do it myself instead of constantly going upstairs and asking James or Jared or anybody like that. So I wasn't sure if I'd set the Valo thing up correctly, and I very quickly learnt that I could only have the game on my screen, so I couldn't see any chat. So I think it was Moose said to me to bring up my Twitch stream on my phone so I could see the chat, and that was the only way I was able to see the chat while I was playing. So it was like, probably need a second screen for all of that, but I don't have space for a second screen. I'm in a tiny little corner of my own bedroom, and it's like, yeah, there is no room for a second screen here on this. I'm on a tiny little desk. I mean, I already had to over the weekend, because I bought all that art stuff and I had previous art bits and pieces literally lying around in piles, and I thought, I've got to sort this. There's got to be a way to sort all of this stuff. And so I spent ages rearranging and trying different ways of storing my art, because I can't put it away because I might need bits and pieces from it. Not very often, granted, but so anyway. Right, so I just need to go down here just a little bit because I need to get in this shadow that's under the neck, but I just need to have this bit just to go down here so I can see where I'm working. Right, okay. But no, so it was fun, Jamie. There was yes, there was the lagging issues, and I was very, very nervous because before, whenever I've played Valorant on stream, it's been with James, and you haven't really been watching from my point of view. You know, you're in James' point of view, and you only ever got to see me if I was still alive, sort of thing. And this time you would always be in my point of view, and so you would see how rubbish I was. But there were a few moments. There were a few moments I had a little bit of game sense, and I popped off a little bit. And the most annoying thing was I actually played a game of Valo later on in the day and got MVP, and I was just like, why couldn't I have got that while people were watching me? But never mind. Right, I need to find the right red. Run away, I've got to get away. Sorry, I don't pray that way. I still think you are the best UK Valo player. Oh, thanks, Faisal. That's very sweet of you to say, and I will take the compliment. I'm sure you played better than you think. Oh, thanks, Julie. I mean, the thinking behind it was that I thought, well, I'll stream a little bit of Valo just so people can see that I do actually play it. I talk about it all the time, but they don't actually see me play it. And I do stream, so I thought, right, okay, I'll put a little bit of Valo on and I'll play a little bit. And it was for me to get used to playing it in front of you guys, because as we go into the new act, I want to try and get back up to my iron 3, because I'm only on iron 2, which is appalling. And eventually I would like to at least try and get up to bronze. That's my goal. So I will be playing competitive games. And so I was sort of like, you need to get your nerves out of the way of knowing people are watching you while you're making mistakes and everything, because if you want to get a better rank, then you've got to get used to people watching you. I mean, because like in real life, I'm quite shy and retiring. I'm an introvert. I'm just used to people not noticing me. I don't like people noticing me. So it's strange for me to sort of put myself out there. I mean, I guess I'm putting myself out here like this, but it's not like you can see my face or anything. Right, okay, so we're going to have to start putting this shadow in soon. I tell you what though, chat, this morning I really slept in. I don't know what it is. Before I went to London, I was up early. I was like rising at 6:30, 7, even without an alarm. I'm very much a lark. I wake up in the morning and I'm up, I'm out of bed. I walk Rosie, I get things done. But post London, like this morning I didn't get up till 8:10. And I did not want to get out of bed. I was just like, no, I'm so tired. But I've not been able to walk Rosie this morning because I've literally not had the time. So all these indent marks, they're such a pain. But oh well. So I'm going to get this dark red in, and then I'm going to put in the shadow over the top with the olive green on top of the red to create the brown, and the sort of dark shadow that's there. And then I'm thinking, because we're so close to the end on this one, it's like I'm going to have to decide what my next project is going to be. Do I go for a dog? Do I go for Jamie's donkey? We said it at the same time. Donkey. I tell you what, Jamie, seeing it seems like the frog is going to be voted in for the Friday thing, I'll do the donkey. Donkey. Let's see. Yes, I'll draw the donkey, Jamie. All right. Can you see that line there? There's a white line there. That shows the edge of that dark shading that's upon the neck of the flamingo, but you can really see how much I indented into the paper because it just won't take colour unless I really get the point into it, and hopefully I can cover it up with the shading. It's like a slice down that flamingo's neck. Right, now where was the deep scarlet red as well? Just to help add with this shadow. Hydrate. Drink. Lovely. Everybody have a drink. Thank you, Jamie. It is a cute picture of the donkey. And actually, I mean, I did actually have the thought that, let me see, how do I say that? Near us, we actually have a donkey sanctuary. And I did think about maybe doing a donkey picture and seeing if they would want it to sort of maybe, if I draw it good enough, to sort of auction off or something, to sort of try and raise money for them. Something like that. I think that might be quite nice. I like donkeys. When I was a little girl, my parents always used to take us to Skegness. And there was always donkeys on the beach, and I always wanted to ride on the donkeys. I do anything with animals always sort of calms me, and I think donkeys are quite soulful creatures. How's the family and pets doing? Yeah, all right. they're doing all right. We honestly thought when we got back from London that the dogs might sulk with us, but they haven't. They've been really good. The cats are doing very well. Badger and Cookie are doing very well on their new heart medications. The medication that they've given them is a blood thinning drug, and it's what they give to cats with hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, and it's to stop them from getting blood clots or embolisms and stuff. And it just makes me wonder why Joey wasn't given it, because Joey also had a heart issue. He had the heart murmur. He went for the heart investigation tests, and they said yes, he's got this issue, but he was never given any medication, and he died because he got a blood clot. He got an embolism in his spine the day before the twins' 21st birthday. And it's like, well, why wasn't he given that medication? So we do know that it happens because it happened to Joey, and it's like, yeah, that is a bit of a worry, but they seem to be taking their medications okay. We put the tablet, you're not allowed to break the tablet up, they have to take the tablet whole. We don't like trying to shove tablets down cats' throats, so we put it in something called a licky lick, and it's literally like this, it's like a frube, so it's like a yogurt, but it's meat flavoured. Meat flavoured yogurt, yum, which the cats seem to like, and we just sort of put it in there and we hide it inside this yogurty like substance and put cat biscuits all around it, so that when they're crunching through the cat biscuits they inadvertently take in the tablet and crunch their way through the tablet as well and get it that way. So that seems to be working. But it always has to be Nick, or Becca's very good at getting them to do it, because Badger and Cookie won't come anywhere near me, because I'm the one that gives them their flea and wormer treatment on the back of their neck, and they hate it, so they don't let me go anywhere near them, which is annoying because it's like they're my pet, they're my putty tats, and I love them, and they won't let me anywhere near them. So I sort of just have to love them from afar. So yeah, so the cats and everyone is well. Nick got up this morning without coughing up his lungs. So that's like the first morning that's happened. So that's quite good. La da da. Where's my olive green? Is it that one? Yes. Right, so let me see, where does this shadow come up? Yeah, R.I.P. Joey. He was such an amazing cat. I know everybody says this about their pets, but Joey really was. There was something about him. If you ever speak to Becca about it, you know, because he was her cat, and there was just something about that boy. He was so regal, and it was just a brown tabby, you know, it wasn't a special breed or anything like that. It was just a moggy, just a domestic tabby, brown tabby. But he had some cojones, let me tell you. He knew that knocking stuff off of surfaces and knocking cups over with tea still in them or coffee still in them got us upset, and he would deliberately sit right in front of you, climb onto the table at the side of your chair, or sit on the breakfast bar, and he'd look at you and he'd sort of give you this sort of slow blink as if to say, I'm totally innocent, totally innocent. And then you'd go, hey Joey, how you doing? And he'd sort of look at you and he'd just reach out with his paw and just knock a cup off. He'd just do it on purpose. And we go, Joey! And I have to sort of start cleaning everything up and everything, and he'd just sort of sit there slow blinking at you, purring as if to say, what, me? No, it wasn't me. And if you were in the lounge and you'd had like a cup of tea and you'd put the cup of tea on the floor sort of thing, and you forgot that you'd left your cup there, he'd just come striding in, tail in the air, go straight over to the cup of tea and knock it over. And then just sit there blinking at you while you're running around like a mad fool with paper towels and carpet cleaner and stuff like that. He was just, I don't know, he just do it all the time. It was like he liked to see us running around like idiots, thinking, look what I can make the humans do. It's funny boy. We do miss him. And I'm going to stop talking about him now, because it'll get me all emotional. So let's change the subject. Right, what was I talking about before? Donkeys. Right, yes. So yes, I think it would be nice to sort of do, if I do this donkey picture proud, I think I'd like to offer it to the Donkey Sanctuary and tell them to use it to raise some funds or something. Maniac, maniac. Right, that's a little bit of shadow. There's a little bit of shadow here. I'm just trying to keep this quite light, because this part of the, I was going to say this part of the donkey, this part of the flamingo is in a bit more light than this one. So I've kept that quite light on the head there. The shadow isn't as dark over on this one. And then let's just go over this darkness with a bit more red. Or do I need a darker red? Hang on. Is this one too dark? Don't know. No, I don't like that red. Let's go back to my scarlet red. That might be better. Yes, it is. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. With anyone. When I see you hanging about with anyone. It's not unusual to see me cry. I wanna die. I was watching this morning just while I was having my breakfast. Dean's latest London vlogs. I'm sort of trying to keep up with the boys' London vlogs, just to see what they got up to, really. Because, like I said, even though we were there, we weren't actually with the Mandem, apart from Nick when he went paintballing and did some camera work for them. So we didn't really get to see the fun and games that James and the Mandem were having, and so just sort of catching up on those, trying to put names to faces. Because, like, for so long we've heard the names Dean, Clutch, Wicked, Lou, you know, all these names of people, Patar, and it's like, well, I don't know who these people are. And so now I've got faces for these names. So when James talks about them now, I will know who he's talking about. But so it was nice to watch the paintballing vlogs and the go-karting vlog. The go-karting track looked amazing, I have to say. I've never done go-karting myself, but that looked amazing. I think I need a bit more of this here. I got a feeling the wall subscribe. I've never gone go-karting, no. No. Never gone go-karting. Why not? I don't know. I mean, it was never a thing when I was a kid. There was never anything like that around me, and if there was, we wouldn't have been able to have afforded it. And I don't know. I guess when you... I don't know. I don't know. I've just never been go-karting. I've done paintballing and laser tag. Absolutely love doing that. So it fulfills my childhood dreams of being a sniper. It's a crazy thing for a young girl to want to be when she grew up. I was like, oh, I want to be a sniper. So yeah, that didn't happen. And I've done like those treetop treks where you climb through the trees on assault courses and things like that. But I would love to do the indoor skydiving, which is what the boys were going to do and never got round to doing it when they were in London. Indoor skydiving, I think, would be amazing. I'd love to do that. I would like to try skiing. I've never been skiing either, but I would love to give that a go. I take it you have been go-karting then, Jamie? think I might have to use the blend it on here again. Many times they call me the Lewis Hamilton of Kent. Have you got Lewis Hamilton's pay packet there? So they say when we're together. Running just as fast as we can. I think this needs to keep the dark shadow into this crease. I think we're alone now. Anyone around? I wish, yeah, don't we all? We all wish. We have Lewis's pay packet. Put your arms around me, help me tumble to the ground and let me say. So I think then what I'll do later on today is I will print off the donkey picture and get that ready for tomorrow or the day after. No, it'll be the day after now, I think, because we've still got all this to do. I think we've probably got one more day on this flamingo. Understand, trying to get away. Put your arms around me, help me tumble to the ground and let me say. This needs to stay darker, doesn't it? Right, yeah. So I think when we get to in about another 10 minutes or so, as we get towards the end of today's stream, I'll get the blend it out and sort of paint the solvent on just to sort of blend these colours, just because I feel like it needs that. And then I can add some further colour on top. To sort of blend it out and make the colours not so stark. I have a question, chat. You might be able to answer. Becca told me what she thought I had to do, but wasn't absolutely sure. So perhaps you guys know. Obviously I do art, and so on Twitch it shows that I stream in the art category. But because I'll also be doing some Valorant, how do I get the Valorant category up? Becca seemed to think that all I had to do was put a command into chat. Is that right? Do any of you guys know? I mean, it's not hugely important, but... Oh, it is. Okay. Right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I don't think, there are so many people that stream Valorant. I really don't think that my little channel will get noticed. But because I will be streaming in Valorant as well, I want it to appear as a category on my channel. Right. And I think I changed, was it you, Faisal, who yesterday said about the notification in Discord if you're streaming live? I think I've enabled that. I mean, I don't really know. Let me just go and check. Thing would be to do it, check while I am actually live, wouldn't it? Can't see on my phone. Doesn't look like it. It didn't work. No, because I just had a look on there and I couldn't see it. When I googled it, it said all you had to do was click on this button in connections that enabled streamer mode as long as you were connected to Twitch. So I did all that, enabled the streamer mode, connected to Twitch. But clearly that's not worked, so I'll have to try and work it out a bit more for myself. I'm trying to work these things out for myself. It's probably really easy to you guys. You know what you're doing, but I don't. So I'm trying to look it up myself and do it myself because I don't want to have to go running off to James every time. I must get him to send over those, the purple pencil thing that he designed for me. So I can upload it. Right, I think there's an orange to this. Some very bright orange here. To use you, some of them want to use by you. Right, does this orange colour go all the way down? It kind of does. I'm just going to put it in quite light though. I don't want to go too heavy with it, just in case it doesn't look right when I mix it with the reds. See another indent line here, look. Ugh. Never, never, never use indenting again. I mean, the indentation worked brilliantly for when I was doing the like the fine hairs on the inside of an ear. It worked really well for that, but for tracing out a drawing, do not do. I would not advise. Let me just move my picture up to the bottom so I can see the whole thing. I tell you what I saw on TikTok this morning that just made me sort of go, oh, and make me really badly want this animal, but you know, can't have because it's not really like a domestic animal. But my favourite animal in the world is an otter. I love otters. And I just happened to get like 2 or 3 TikToks this morning. I was having my morning cup of tea of baby otters. And they make the cutest little squeaky sounds when they're calling out and trying to get attention, or feed me please, feed me. It just makes my heart melt. I'm a sucker for an otter. I'll have to draw an otter one day. I don't think I've found a picture that I really, really like yet, so. But yeah, so I saw those this morning. Why don't I have a house with a river at the bottom of the garden so I can have otters? No, my luck, if I had a house with a river at the bottom of the garden, it would flood. It's like the bloody River Thames on its neck. Yeah, I love that they hold hands, they don't drift apart when they're sleeping. It is just the cutest thing. And the fact that they will have a favourite pebble. They have like this little pouch. I think it's just like under their armpit or something, where they will store their favourite pebble, so they can play with it. And it's oh. Don't get me started, guys, because I'll just go, oh. I just think they're the cutest things ever. The only thing I don't like about otters are the like the sea otters, because the male sea otters, because they will, if they can't be bothered to fish and hunt for food, the male sea otter will find a female that's holding a baby and he will steal her baby and not give it back unless she presents him with some fish. That's the only thing that I think, that's not good. But all the other otters, like the river otters and things, are just adorable. There's an experience you can get, you can't get it in this country, I don't think, but over in America, so I don't think I'll ever get it to happen to me, but where you can actually get in like this big pool, and they fill it with otters, and the otters swim and play all around you and everything. I would love to do that. I mean, you would never get me out of the damn thing, because I'd be like, no, 5 more minutes. Can I have 5 more minutes, please? I'd just be, that would be a day, wouldn't it? That would just be so cool. Or have you seen those videos where there's a particular otter enclosure and it's plexiglass, but there are little holes about this big in the plexiglass, so the otters can put their paws through, and you can just sort of stroke their paws and everything. Oh, that would be so cool. I want to interact with otters so bad. Right, that's it. I'm going to tell James he needs to design me an otter emoji. I've got my purple pencil, which is yet to send over to me. But now I want an otter emoji with like a heart on it or something, because that would be like so cute. Rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah, lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger. I've got those little bits there. Lonely times. Time goes by so slowly. Time can do so much. think I need to get out my my blend it, my Zest It blend it. I need to get out my paintbrush. Oops. Oh, my supply is going to fall over. Right, so I'm going to use my my solvent just to help blend. Oh, hang on. Oh shoot, hang on, I got that on me, hang on. Beware of spillages, people. Because it would be wrong to do one side and not the other, wouldn't it? I'm hoping that this solvent will go into those indentations and help hide some of those marks, because the fluid will carry the colour pigment into the indentations. That's what I'm hoping. I suppose in art there is a moment where, yeah, it matters if you've got talent, but what also matters is, can you fix mistakes? Do you know how to fix a mistake without getting cross and angry at it? See, that is helping. I can see that line actually starting to fill with colour. So that's something, that's good. That's interesting. So that's something to know then, isn't it? If I ever make the mistake again, right, I know I didn't put any blend it on this side towards the bottom here, so let's just get that bit done. I know I did into that shadowy bit, so I don't need it to go up any higher than that. Let's put this on this body bit as well. I'm just going over the body bit that might be in the picture once I've bring it down to its square. Right, okay, let me put that. Still got solvent all over me, ruddy fingers again. Right, okay, so I think before I spread solvent all over the place, I will end it here today, chat. So we've only got this, like you see, I've got this solvent on my finger, this bit here and just a bit of the body, which we should easily get done tomorrow, and then I can go over the rest of it and just sort of perfect and tweak until it's done. So this will get finished tomorrow, and then that means we will start on the donkey on Wednesday. So Jamie, you're head of the naming committee. You need to come up with a name for my donkey, please. And that's your homework. Have a name ready by Wednesday, please. So yeah, so there we go then, chat. That's it for today. Oh, you're very welcome, Faisal. Thank you for being here with me. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a lovely day, everybody. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.